you could trust me to give you an honest review on all of the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. Did you see me? I had to turn around the world and back. And that's what I'm here to do. Here to be honest. Here to bare my soul.
Let's go. What you know?
Show who I really am.
The reason all these boys got crushes. What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know?
Wow, I look like Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, let's address the fact that it's $19 to buy and it's $5 to rent. Just one. It's got a 4.1 out of 5 and a 64. I mean, it looks promising. Alright, now it's time to give our official review of the 3 movies, but first I need to do something for you. I only have acrylic paint, so acrylic paint is getting put on my face. Okay. It's time to become a lesser man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I already look like the fastest man alive. It's a lot different when you see it like in a whole. You know, like when I'm working with the mirror, I'm looking at it like in sections, and then when I really turn and get a whole face view, that's when it kind of becomes disturbing. Don't fucking speak to the king. Okay, what up, you guys? It's your favorite YouTuber, Sonic. Okay. What time is it? I thought Sonic's lore was that he lived with other hedgehogs, magical hedgehogs, like Knuckles. What happened to Knuckles?
Nice. Rub that in my orphan face. Mr. Wachowski, are you familiar with U.S. Code 904, Title 10, Article 104? Yeah, anyone who attempts to aid an enemy of the United States shall suffer death. And if all the time. Got it?
Got it, Donut Lord.
It's mostly for drug dealers and fugitives from the law, which is us. And when I catch you, Lyle. Hello? 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 I think he actually hung up because I noticed that the light isn't on. Thank you, Officer Brainfart. If you give me a second, I can get an outside line. No. Don't be bothered.
Zero. I'm sorry. Did we get that on camera? Oh, you're not dead. I have no idea. Do you see me dancing?
Yes, I saw you dance.
Is that all you got?
No.
Okay, Sonic, really not the time for your judgmental kind of bullshit. Oh my god, the hedgehog's dead.
Oh, no, there they are. They're real survivors, those two.
That'd be my last straw.
Can we have a moment? Pin yourself to the wall.
I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk.
I kind of like the car. I kind of like the truck. I kind of like it. Something about it. Something about that top down. Jim Carrey, I don't know what they had to pay him to get in this movie, but he is infinitely the best part of this thing. Absolutely incredible. The dinosaur chopping his head off? Yeah.
I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk. What do I look like, an imbecile? Of course I want a latte. I know the way you make them.
I see where they got all of their 6 points from.
It's not your job. Relax, I'm a cop, okay? Plus he likes it in there, don't you, buddy?
Why would I like it in here? This is worse than the dog cage you had me in earlier.
I was not expecting that.
How many people has Sonic killed? In Collateral, doing this. But surely Eggman comes back.
Well,
The flossing. Oh my god. Is he gonna do the renegade in the next one? What's he gonna do?
and love yourself today, cause baby, you were born this way.
Post-credit scene? We're in the SonicVerse.
This, be nice. I'm finding it.
Okay. We're gonna save the review till the end. First of all, I hate Sonic. Don't let this fool you. I hated Sonic. Consistently, throughout all of the movies, I thought, you know what, he'll get better. He'll get better, he'll be okay. He's gotta be a good guy, right? No. Terrible guy. Horrible guy. The flossing. For the first movie, I don't have that many notes. Very basic movie, okay? The plot, I wasn't that engaged with. I didn't really care. The whole concept of Sonic and these rings, him losing these rings, he's using these things willy-nilly. All around, just for fun, for anything. To grab Oreos in the second movie. He uses a ring to grab Oreos from the supermarket. I thought they were a hot commodity last movie. I thought they were, you know, something you live and die for. Life and death kind of thing. We only have a few. Thornclaw only gave you a bag and a map. So I would assume, like, when she told you only use these in case of emergency, you're not using a fucking ring every single chance you get. Sonic, get your head in the game. This is why you always lose. Also, every single movie Sonic loses. He's a loser. He's a pathetic loser. You're a pathetic loser, Sonic. Basic rundown is, in the first movie, Sonic is with this owl, Thornclaw. Good lady. She seems like a good mother. Okay. People are chasing him. We'll find out who they are later in the second movie, but what's important right now is he goes to Earth. He's on Earth for like 10 years. Presumably, he's like a small child when he shows up to Earth, like 5? Younger, maybe. I don't know the anatomy of Sonic or the capabilities or the maturity level, because in the first movie, he's at a bar, but then he's James Marsden's child by the end. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Anybody seen Jury Duty? James Marsden, after he films the first Sonic movies, on jury duty, and he meets, I can't remember his name, and they're talking about the Sonic movie. The guy from jury duty goes home. I need to know his name. Kevin? Is it Kevin? It feels like Kevin. Ronald. Ronald goes home, okay? And presumably he watches Sonic. And then he comes back the next day and he tells James Marsden, dude, great movie. I don't know why people are hating on the movie. Great movie. You're a fucking liar, Ronald. You're lying. Because I watched that movie and it was dog shit.
Oh my god.
Anyways, Sonic finds this cave in Earth. He's here for about 10 years. He's a fun-loving little speedster trickster guy. Okay, we're supposed to like him for terrorizing the town and this poor man, Crazy Carl, who's the only one who really sees him. He gets enjoyment out of terrorizing Carl, which I didn't find funny. I didn't think that was funny, but okay. Sure. Sonic wants to play baseball. Sonic wants to be a real boy so bad.
When can I leave to be
So he
on my
goes to play
own?
baseball.
I've got-
He gets a little too fast, and he shoots off this crazy blue beam, which alerts the American government of something crazy happening because there's a power outage. Introduce the best character the series has to offer, which is Eggman. Dr. Robotnik, played by Jim Carrey. Give him a round of applause. Because he was acting. I don't know what they paid him. Not enough. The entire budget, possibly. But Jim Carrey put on a performance to deliver. Putting everything out there on that stage, okay? And my theory is that this was his redemption from the Grinch. This was Grinch level humor, but without that fuck-ass costume. So he really just got to let loose. Also, I have a theory. Jim Carrey and Agent Stone, gay lovers. But those two men love each other. I've never seen pining quite like that. Oh. Introducing Dr. Egg. Dr. Eggman. They call him Egg because he's got these robots that come out of his little egg sack. Whatever. He's Eggman to me. He will always be Eggman. He's evil. He wants to kill Sonic. I would too. Okay, he wants to harness his power. This is all making sense to me. Right now, I'm siding with Jim Carrey. James Marsden accidentally tases Sonic. Sonic drops all of these lucrative rings. Okay, keep that in mind. Lucrative rings that he doesn't have many of. They're limited set of rings. They're that important. He drops them in San Francisco. They gotta go to San Francisco now to get the rings. Okay. I thought this was the best movie I've ever seen in my entire life. If only there was more killing, more violence, more adult jokes. They get to San Francisco. They fight, right? There's fighting. They get the rings. They defeat Dr. Robotnik. They send him to the Mushroom Planet, which Sonic was supposed to go if there was ever any danger, but he doesn't want to go because he wants to be a human boy. He wants to play baseball. So he sends Dr. Robotnik. Okay. Overall reviews on Sonic, the first movie. I hate Sonic. I hate Sonic. I hate whoever voiced Sonic. They found the most annoying voice for Sonic. But Sonic? Okay. Yes. So five rings out of 10. Wasn't that good. I wasn't invested. I didn't emotionally care. I knew Robotnik was coming back, so the stakes weren't high for me, right? I didn't think I'd lost him. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Is Idris Knuckles? I'm sorry, since when is Knuckles evil? I thought Knuckles was a good guy. Knuckles is Sonic's best friend. Why is Idris Elba Knuckles? Bro, I just hate Sonic. This is so irritating. Go away.
Ultimate power to the home of my people.
Ultimate power?
Ooh! Oh my god, tell me it's Agent Stone.
Federal agents. You too, agent. Go ahead. Every single aspect of Operation Catfish was a complete...
Let's just watch 3. It's Sonic 2! Did that look cool or what? Do I remember the plot of Sonic 2? No. Absolutely not. General notes, I still hate Sonic. Heavily dislike Sonic. He stinks. This guy sucks. And honestly, Shadow and Knuckles are way cooler, but how do I do Knuckles face paint? Listen, I heavily hate Sonic, but my love for everybody else in this movie grows exponentially. Wade, I love Wade. Wade was the, like, assistant cop in the first movie. I don't know. Wade was awesome. I love Wade. Okay, tier ranking. Sonic character tier ranking list. Let's start with Wade. Wade number 1. Agent Stone number 2. Dr. Robotnik number 3. Knuckles number 4. Tails number 5. Shadow number 6. Then everybody else. Then Sonic. At the very last. Sonic is the very last person. That's my tier rating of characters. Sonic fucking stinks. He stinks, and he's still flossing. It's been 2 years. Okay, I accepted the 2020 floss because it was the time, but it's been 2 years. We don't, like, shut it down. The amount of dancing set aside for all of these movies, too, absurd. There's always a dance break. There's always something happening with a little dance, and I don't know if I like that. Actually, I know for a fact I don't like that. I'm less mad at the movie as a whole because the plot was actually engaging. I was sad. For the beginning, the little opening, I was gagged, okay? That was the most interesting plot opening I've ever seen. Robotnik, Knuckles. Knuckles is Idris Elba. Robotnik returning. I was glued to my seat. And then Sonic came on, and he ruined it. Anyways, we're giving the movie a 7 rings out of 10. 7 Sonic rings out of 10. Just for the plot, and for Jim Carrey, and for Dr. Stone, and for Wade. Also, that guard who said, "Screw Sonic, why are we saving Sonic? Sonic sucks." I agree with you. He, again, sensible men. Sensible people hate Sonic the Hedgehog. James Marsden, now officially the father of Sonic.
Oh my god.
Sonic calls him Dad. Oh my god, I was pissed off. I'm still pissed off. The plot of this movie is James Marsden and his wife are headed to his wife's sister's wedding. Rebecca. You remember Rebecca, she was tied to a chair. That's where we left her. Somehow, she's getting married to Shout Out to All My Baby Girls.
This one's for all my baby girls.
The casting's phenomenal. Who's in charge of this fucking casting, and how much money do they have? They're getting married. Okay, that's the plot. Sonic gets a chill weekend at home, except it's not chill because introduced Tails. Love Tails. Okay, Sonic's having a chill weekend. Tails shows up, right? Knuckles is also here. Knuckles is evil. He's working with Dr. Robotnik. They want the Emerald Stone. Plot was engaging enough. I was engaged enough in the plot to where I was interested in where the movie was going, so that alone was already better than before. Also, we have 2 less annoying fucking animated creatures. Is Knuckles a hedgehog? I know Tails is a fox, but I don't know if Knuckles is a hedgehog. Either way, thank God it's not just Sonic here. Thank God. The Knuckles lore? Why is all of the lore in the Sonic movies horrific and filled with murder and death? Everybody died. That owl Longhorn that we liked last movie, she killed all of Knuckles' family. She killed every single last one of them, and Knuckles has been alone surviving for about 10 years. Also, I like how he talks in comparison to Sonic. Finally, I feel like I'm hearing real educated sentences. When Sonic's talking, it's just like a whole lot of,
I hear this agitating, grating.
you know? Oh my god, I fucking hate Sonic. My only notes on Agent Stone is he personally gets a 10 out of 10. The love him and Dr. Robotnik share. I'm moved. I'm moved emotionally. Not only did I feel something up here, I felt something down there. I was the most invested in the plot when it was just Wade and Sonic, and then just like Knuckles, Dr. Stone, and Eggman. Truly, I could give a shit less about Tom right now, but they did redeem with the reveal of the agent wedding. I thought that was insane. Overall, it was just way better. I was way more engaged. Knuckles isn't evil at the end, right? They work it out. It's Sonic 3, y'all. Okay, I took like a few hour break. I mean, you have to. When it comes to Sonic, you can't overwhelm yourself. It's... Anyways, it's Sonic 3. And this is reportedly the best rated Sonic. A motorcycle and a gun? I'm Team Shadow. Is this OG Eggman? Computer. Is this old Dr. Egg? Is this old man Dr. Egg? Is this still Jim Carrey? Ray, it's not Tails' fault, chill. Oh my god.
They tried to stop you, didn't they? But you came anyway. You were anyway.
Last night I fell asleep. Because Sonic is riveting. Conveniently, Maria's here right now. There's no feasible way we could keep Eggman alive? I don't understand. They're killing the only gay people in the show. Like the last movie when he fell off that robot, I thought, okay, there's definitely no way he survived, but I just watched him explode. Like, they didn't even hold a funeral for Shadow. Ooh, I'm irritated. I'm irritated. Sonic 3. Here's the plot of Sonic 3. Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, Tom, and Tom's wife, why can't I remember her name? They're one big happy family. Aww, cute! It's Sonic's birthday. Earth Day birthday. I'm gonna start getting pissed off. Something's going down in Shibuya.
What the hell?
There is another hedgehog who looks identical to Sonic, but infinitely cooler than Sonic. Looks so much cooler than Sonic. Breaks out, kills possibly a bunch of people to escape. Come to find out, this is John Wick, aka Keanu Reeves, voicing Shadow. So the budget just keeps going up. The budget went up enough in this movie to hire Jim Carrey twice. From the get-go, I'm Team Shadow. He seems really cool. He seems like he's got a purpose here. He's clearly been on Earth. He has this little flashback. I don't know, there's a dead child, dead little girl. He killed that little girl. Again, the lore, always filled with death, murder, despair. It's Sonic. Did you see that? I just ran to Shibuya and back. Sonic is notified of this disturbance in the Hedgehog universe. And this company called Gun, nothing that could be called Gun wouldn't be evil, in my opinion. She says, listen, I gotta take y'all to Japan. You need to handle business. Get this fucking hedgehog under control. This is your jurisdiction, not mine. Sonic goes, yeah, of course. With the power of teamwork, because this is a big thing in this movie, is the issue of teamwork. He goes, yeah, let's stand united and let's take down this emo hedgehog. They pull up. They lose. Sonic, like I said, consistently gets his ass beat in every movie. He's a pathetic loser who can't fight. There's another mystery person on a motorcycle. Everybody cool has a motorcycle. That's what I think. Guess who it is? Did you guess Agent Stone? Because that's who it was. Stone has come to clarify that the Dr. Robotnik that we've known now is incredibly depressed. Just a fat loser. Sitting around doing a whole lot of nothing. We get some OG Eggman lore and some Shadow lore. This is when we get explained the whole death of the child, which is Dr. Robotnik's grandfather, who is also played by Jim Carrey. So old Robotnik, but like not old Robotnik, Pappy Robotnik. His granddaughter was this little girl, Maria, who got murdered, presumably by Shadow. I don't know, it seems like Shadow killed her at this point in the story, but the Shadow I know would never lay a hand on a child or a woman, okay? It's Pride Month! Sonic is officially a Pride Month movie, okay? It's Pride Month. Shout out to June, shout out to Dr. Robotnik. Egg and Stone tension, no, I don't like that. I don't like when my besties fight. Let them get along. They're good people, and they love each other. There's no reason why Grandpappy Egg should come between them, you know? Shadow's evil. He didn't kill that little girl, but, like, inadvertently, he kind of got that little girl killed. Okay, that was his, like, bestie, his best friend. Now he's ready to tear the entire Earth down with old man Pappy Egg. So they're evil. Young Egg and Stone team up with Grandpappy Egg. But Stone kind of realizes, hey, this guy's kind of whack. That's when they start pushing Stone out. That's when they start making Stone feel kind of like shit, which I don't appreciate. I don't like that. Sonic gets the emerald again. He goes into space. Him and Shadow fight in space. Old man Pappy Egg is gonna blow up the world with a laser because they killed Maria. In a very emotional, moving scene between Jim Carrey and Jim Carrey, old Jim Carrey tells young Jim Carrey, "You're not Maria. You'll never be Maria." Young Jim Carrey goes, "Oh my god. Just found my family just to lose them. Just to lose them." Hedgehogs are thicker than water. That's the same. That's how it goes in Sonic. When Sonic and Shadow are fighting in space, then they realize, wow, why are we fighting, man? Peace on Earth. Peace on Earth. We should not kill everybody on Earth. That's so messed up. Somehow this is the best rated movie out of all of them. I get it because it's Keanu Reeves is in here, but the plot, like, I just didn't care. I fell asleep. At the peak of the movie, I was asleep. Passed out. Anyways, they make up. Old Man Egg and Young Man Egg are fighting because Young Man Egg realizes he doesn't want to destroy the world. He wants to rule the world. They're fighting. Shadow's like, I'm just gonna push this giant laser beam thing further into space so it doesn't blow up the world. He does that. In the process, you watch him, Shadow, and Dr. Robotnik blow up. Blow up. Blow to smithereens. There's no coming back from that. Because the movie doesn't end with Dr. Robotnik blowing up. That's not the end point of the movie. Apparently we can still be happy after, and then it's Sonic being like, guys, I'm sorry I didn't work with you in a team. Okay, I'm mourning the loss of my dear friend, Dr. Egg Robotnik. I will remember you. How dare you? Then they have like some bullshit race. Oh my god, I don't care. I don't care. End the movie. There's a 4th one coming out in March. I'm gonna be there. Like this. If Dr. Robotnik doesn't come back, I'm walking out of the theater. I'm walking out. How do I rate this movie? I'm giving the 3rd one. If the first one's a 5 and the second one's a 7, I have to give this 3rd one a 6. 6 out of 10 rings here because of the loss of Dr. Robotnik. Ugh. I don't want to talk about it. It's still very fresh in my heart. And that's the video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Now I'm going to run around this living room super fast, like 10 billion times, and it's going to only look like I did it once, but I'm doing it really fast. Like and subscribe the video.